Hi there, I just want to talk about a new purchase that I made, which is an audio interface by Steinberg. Here it is, the UR22C 2-channel USB audio interface. I looked long and hard at which one to get, and I chose that one specifically because it's got zero latency monitoring. Now that doesn't sound unusual with an audio interface. Almost every audio interface has got zero latency where you can listen to your headphones exactly what the microphone is picking up. But what this one has got, which is especially useful for vocals, is internal DSP effects, which include reverb. It's also got a kind of guitar amp emulator as well. So what that means is you're not getting any of that round tripping going through your computer, coming back through the USB interface, and there's always that noticeable lag I find with external interfaces. It could be 20 milliseconds or thereabouts. You just notice it, whereas this one has got negligible latency. All the processing is done in the box, so the reverb goes straight through in the box, straight out to your headphones, and the vocalist, particularly the vocalist, isn't kind of put off by that kind of lag in the feedback. And I think that adding a bit of compression and a bit of reverb especially gives a vocalist a lot of added confidence in their own performance. They're not listening to too much to what they're singing, that they can eliminate that kind of noise that's going through from your mouth up through the tubes through your ears, which gets in the way of really what you're doing, and just that reverb kind of just smooths everything out, so they're not kind of being overly critical of their own performance, which actually lets them get on with their own performance in my mind. So I've had this a couple of weeks. I'm really pleased with how it works. However, there is one gripe that I'm a bit annoyed about. I don't know why Steinberg have done this, but it's also got a guitar amp emulator, so that you can also hear your guitar back in real time being affected by guitar amp emulators, which is great. You can hear that through your headphones. What you can do with a guitar amp emulator is also record it directly into your DAW. You've got the option of just recording dry, just the guitar, so you can add effects later, or you can record the internal DSP effects also to your DAW. For some reason, and I do not know why this is, Steinberg with the reverb, I think they call it RevX, you can only monitor that reverb. You can't record that reverb to your DAW. It only records your audio dry. Now, in a way, that's fine. You can always add reverb afterwards to the vocal performance once it's in your DAW. But it just seems really bizarre that if you want to, you can't add that very reverb that you were listening to previously, which might also be handy in a live environment. I do not know why that is. Apparently reverb, I think, is a Yamaha product, but I'm sure that reverbs aren't that hard to kind of program or emulate or whatever, and I just do not know why Steinberg didn't go down the route of either creating their own internal reverb or just having an extended license where you could then record that reverb straight into the DAW. It seems a bit strange. They have got some kind of inbuilt functionality that works better or well with Cubase, but in my mind, this kind of thing should really, I think it's more of a case of turning it off for non-Steinberg users, or just not allowing Steinberg users to have that added functionality. I don't know what it is, but it's a real gripe. Having said that, I am pleased with the product. I'm going to keep it. It makes a real difference just being able to monitor it, which is what I really got it for anyway. So, and it took me a while to find out that I was spending about 2 hours thinking I'd made a mistake with the buttons, but no, this is how it is. Anyway, there you go.